You know, just with the Illuminate Blast, going to do absolutely nothing there. But to some degree, maybe it can make a difference later on when he's got a Terror Blade on him hitting him. You know, that could play a part then.
Agreed. Right? It's like it's not really going to make a big impact for Tinker most of the time, but it will have a positive impact on the hero. You know, like I imagine he's going to have a fairly solid time because like better time from now on. All right, so still, it is it's a very performative draft on the Radiant side. In the previous ones, like drops Tombstone, hit towers, very simple. No real need to outplay here. You know, the Swap, the Infest, the Lion, you got very fragile heroes. You don't have the same amount of saves and heals. This is a tougher game for fun gamers.
Yeah, it definitely does feel like it could be a bit more awkward for them. This time, Nigma Galaxy once again attempting for a first blood play there with the smoke. This time, not bumping into a single person. Fun gamers all set up on the opposite side of the map. Even both teams just putting down their 2 observers to get as much vision as possible in their areas. So, not going to be any fights here.
Nope. Starstorm level 1 taken by Kuroki. So no, they're not really thinking too much about these arrowing for a bounty or anything like that. Starstorm, it's good in the laning phase, but arrow could net you a kill when you're going for these early skirmishes.
The battle begins.
Oh, okay.
It's true.
Oh.
Okay. Actually, it looked like Sabeo attempted for a deny there. It was almost in it, but still A9 was able to grab it beforehand, so it is just 2-for-2 split. Nothing really, no advantage being gained at the start of this game. So obviously, mid lane we do just have Sumail on the Cottle versus Anumi's Tinker. Like we were saying, there's nothing really to threaten Sumail here, but do you think Anumi is still going to be able to do fine?
You should be able to farm, right? Like at the same time, I don't think Sumail's going to be able to kill him. It's just going to be a farm fest. 2 CS is better. We know that Anumi proved that he was nice deny actually proved himself to be somewhat of a match. The previous game he did have the draft advantage in that situation. This one a little bit more even.
Yeah.
Damn.
Already just quite a lot of harassment being thrown out. Yeah, like the right click's actually playing a part here.
Oh.
The 2 armor automo. We said it wasn't going to make a difference, but it is. You know, that's like 5 right clicks.
It's 2 armors roughly something like 10% extra physical resistance overall. So yeah, it does make a difference overall. Bottom lane, Matthew as well as FBZ here. I don't think you can threaten A9, but the Venge would be a nice tasty target.
Yeah, if they can get on top of him. As like you say, I feel like he's going to be perfectly safe right now.
Oh dear.
There is a,
oh no!
A push for them. Hey, up top, first blood is found. Depth Kid going underneath the tier 1 tower there to bring down Kuroki. That's a very nice pickup there.
Miracle doesn't kill the courier as it's passing through. That would have been a big deal. Would have been 125 gold for the whole team. This is a much better start for fun games. Remember, they were 0-2 against Nigma Galaxy. They gave away first blood, another kill. He now is starting 1-0 on arguably the most important hero.
Yeah, like you do not want to have well, if you're on side of Nigma, you don't want to let the Slardar have a really strong start because he is a hero that can really run away with it. Meanwhile, down at the bot lane, Cold does end up dying. You know, he had a couple of deaths at the start of the last game, so he's just trying to keep things as stable as possible, Tomo. You know, he doesn't want to make things too crazy.
Yeah, but that's the... Undying, you always have value just with the Tombstone. Dying with a Vengeful Spirit, it's kind of like this here, once items, once levels. Doesn't feel like she's as sacrificial. Despite one of her abilities being literally swapping herself to die, still.
Yeah. You know, still early days, still only like, I think they were still level 1 actually at that point, so it does get caught out. See how things adjust as the levels do start applying. You can see on the CS, this mid lane is just looking really favoured to Sumail. 13-5 against the 5-4 there of Anumi. So the Tinker struggling for CS so far. We'll see if that starts changing as the levels start piling on.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what you sort of take as a skill build. Do you max out? He's maxing out the rockets to spam them, but I don't think Sumail cares about it. You have no kill threat. Oh dear, Matthew. Bottom lane lost, the hits being traded. So far, A9 not having the same lane that he had in the previous one. A lot more even. A little bit in favor of FBZ, actually.
Yeah, he is. 9-3 right now, up against 12-2, so they are slowing down the lifesteal this game a fair bit. Meanwhile, Miracle is still doing pretty well up top, despite being up against the Slardar. Like, they pretty much have equal CS there, 14-4 against a 13-2, so he's having all right time, despite Kuroki obviously dying earlier on, but now Kuro actually takes leap level 2. There's not really any way he should die.
No, he didn't. Wait, did he take a little bit of the throw? I thought, oh yeah, you're right, sorry. I thought he took arrow. My bad.
So
still, the fact that... by the way, the fact that they're even though is still in favor of Slardar. Just because, you know, Terrorblade, if you have a bad time, you can go to the jungle. Slardar doesn't have that recovery mechanism, so your laning phase is more critical for the Slardar. So going even in the laning phase for Slardar is a win for him most of the time.
Speaking of the Slardar up top, they're just going to commit for the kill, and Miracle goes down. Cold comes in with the backstab there, and the extra stun makes the difference. So again, it's a big kill getting picked up there for Fun Gamers, and just going to further DepKid's game.
Yeah, at the same time though, you can see that mid lane is not really favoring Nigma as much. So Mail, he's gonna be fine. Like the Nigma Galaxy even rotates, so Matthew was going mid to secure the ruins. It's you're sacrificing the Tinker, but you are giving the Slaughter a much better time.
Yeah, you know, eventually the Tinker will get to that point where he's just constantly teleporting to the side lanes and securing all the farm for himself. So it's much easier for the Tinker to recover compared to the Slaughter. So it does make sense putting him on the priority. Meanwhile, Samael, very aggressively positioned behind the tier 1 tower. Zigzag comes on in, but not close enough for the stun.
Oh, and Yumi, he's been really good at dodging these call blasts. Even when Samael doesn't even like go all the way with his charging, he's like, yeah, I feel like you're throwing it at me. Is he gonna be able to dodge this one? Yes, he does. Although I'm not sure he saw that one coming from the creeps. It's like, yeah, I can outrun it.
Yeah, maybe he plays a lot of games of Kotl himself, so you know he's got that sixth sense of, if I was a Kotl, I'd be blasting right here, so I'm going to dodge.
Actually, he does. It's his most played hero. Competitively, this patch is the Kotl. So you're right on the money with that one.
So it's just knowing the ins and outs of every single hero, you can play really damn well. Meanwhile, down bottom, A9. Looks like he's actually taking a lot of damage. With the stick charge, it's going to be pretty healthy again, but even still pushed up the flame break. He's getting very low. Will FPC dive onto the tower? One more right click and it's going to be enough. Down goes the lifesteal. FPC gave very low hit to Cold, who's trying to stand his ground, but even still with the burst heal that comes on in there from the Lotus, ends up being 2 kills into Nigma Galaxy's offlane.
This is a bit tough. Venge, she's not exactly the best bodyguard in the game, you know? Like, Undying does it so much better, and even though Lifestealer is no slash to bring down, it's tough. It's tough for them. We've been seeing this, like, it's the laning stage much better for Nigma Galaxy this time around. Although...
Oh boy, yeah, once again, Miracle in danger, although Samael as well as Kuroki here, and Ned's going to turn it around. DepKid is the one who gets completely bullied down. Kuroki somehow being the person who secures the kill. Don't know how that happened, but even still, nice counterplay.
Yeah, top 3 net worth, all Nigma Galaxy right now. As kind of the game we expected to happen in game 1, basically. And Yumi on the Tinker, he's gonna have to do some heavy lifting once he hits level 6 and rotates around the map, because they're falling behind a little bit.
They are. It looks like they are bringing quite a few heroes up top right now. DepKid and Anumi both here. They're going to run towards Kuroki, but immediately they find the grab on towards Samael, trying to bring down Gandalf, and he will die. Just to check on... Actually, they're double. Folks on towards Miracle as well. They have to try and stun him up because there's just so much damage here onto DepKid. He can't survive through it, and he does end up dropping down. So it's a 2-for-1 exchange their favorite Nigma Galaxy, but it does cost them the mid laner.
It feels like an almost even trade considering what you lost, right? So it's not the biggest problem here for Fun Gamers. You did get a solid kill out of it, and removing Samael off the map is always valuable.
Yeah, they'll take it. Wait, what?
Tinker? He's going to go for the Blink Dagger, very close to it. Will ramp up his aggression greatly after that. As well, Matthew, they're going for it.
I think he wasn't in range there for the toss. Now does actually try and toss him back there with the Illuminator. A lot of damage coming through. Will cost Matthew's life, but Samael going to be able to secure the kill regardless. Zoom Zigzag also turning up. I don't think they really have enough resources in the tank here to commit for this kill. Kuroki actually coming on through. It's just going to be enough to scare them away.
1-for-1 trade. Another one favoring Nigma Galaxy is they're going for more Cold. Oh my lord.
Damage, man, is so big. Just burst down Cold, and maybe we're going to commit for another one here on towards Zigzag. The stun. Okay, makes the space. He's fine.
Dodges in time. Oof, almost walks back into it. Yeah, there's Samael. He is doing heavy lifting right now in terms of the team's aggression. Just wherever you look, there he is, killing people. And he's almost Not yet doubling, but almost 2,000 gold ahead of the Tinker.
Yeah, great time. Well, up top, Avalanche tossed the setup for the arrow, but not really enough damage to threaten the kill. Just trying to make some space there for Miracle. Actually, Sumail's here with the Illuminate. Trying to apply some pressure here on towards the tier 1 tower. Once again, Fun Gamers have to bring 4 heroes up, purely defensively.
This is turning quite scary for them. In the meantime, though, how's Lifestealer doing? Just farming away on his armlet, trying... Oh, top lane. Oh, do not understand.
Yeah, I'm going to try and chain him up. He's still pretty tanky though. He's not taking really any damage from this. Now they're going to turn around, and yeah, Zoom Zigzag, unfortunately for himself, gets left behind. And there will be a free kill going over towards Sumail. It seems like all the action's happening up at this top lane, but it's always going the way Nigma Galaxy feels. Now a 5k gold advantage.
Yeah, this is a very, like we said, this is a very different draft than what they had in game 1. Sumail gets stunned, but Deep Kit still takes a big hit, and the arrow's going to land.
Yeah, that will secure the kill. Attempts to go for the deny onto the Ancients. Nice attempt, but not enough. And now this will be the tier 1 tower also going their way, as Miracle's just going to be able to bring this one down himself, it feels. And yeah, this is the complete opposite of how game number 1 was going for Fun Gamers. Like, they were in charge, they were able to find lots of action, but they were never really able to push the net worth advantage past 1,000 gold. Now, you know, Nigma Galaxy have got the win. They're now on 6,000 gold at just 10 minutes in.
This is very scary for them. 63%. Okay, it's not like completely, you know, 90 just yet, but it does feel like it right now. It's gotta be on Tinker and Slayer to make something happen, but their net worth is nearly half of the course of Nigma Galaxy. Because you know, Lifestealer doesn't want to really fight early too much. Maybe he'll infest bomb someone, but that's about it.
Yeah, I mean he's still 500 gold away from having Armlet online there for A9. I don't know, like, he'll have online, but is that really enough to make any plays?
No, and FVZ, by the way, there are a couple of stacks here, is able to farm them up, so he goes all the way to the top of the net worth. Level 10 in 10 minutes, very impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, still, I don't know, I feel like you need A9 to be involved, but that's such a risk. If he gets involved and he loses a fight, you're kind of crushed. You know, your comeback mechanic, what's there then? What's left for you? Still,
yeah, not easy at all.
Yeah, if Slayer can get a Blink Dagger though, that might open up some avenues for Fun Gamers.
Yeah, that will definitely give them some opportunities to try and make some plays. Although A9 may be in danger of the bot, will just rage to try and get himself back to the safety of tier 1, even actually infesting into Colds. But doesn't look like Galaxy are really going to give up the chase. They're going to continue to dive for this kill. The Vengeful Spirit getting so low. They were actually set for the kill on towards Zigzag as well. Both supports are dead. And there is the Flaming Lasso. A-line, nowhere to go but die. And it's 3 kills there for Nigma Galaxy. Yeah, this game is just looking all them right now.
Your supports don't have level 6. It's almost 12 minutes and you don't have Swap or Finger. 2 critical kills. Nigma Galaxy knows, like, we can mostly ignore the supports. Venge is just a relatively weak stun, and Lion, sure, he's got level 3 mana drain, but that takes time to be impactful. Very, very scary.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. This game is so different from game 1. This is what we expected the series to look like.
Yeah. Yeah, if it wasn't for Fun Gamers just pulling an absolute devious game number 1 out under their hats, this potentially could have been a free 2-0, but yeah, now it's this Nigma Galaxy performing how we'd expect. Meanwhile, mid, into Matthew in danger. Actually, the Illuminate heal comes on through, keeps the Tiny alive. Now Cold looks like to be the one who's going to die. No way to survive that burst. It comes on through. And they're actually going to carry on charging forwards here, looking for Zoom Zigzag. Oh, the stun doesn't quite connect. Not that it really matters. He was dying no matter what. This is a double for Sumail. Actually, Anumi puts himself onto the high ground. Sumail sees him, pushes him to the low ground in the direction of his supports. Trying to go for the TP out. Has to cancel it to dodge the arrow. It just delays him even more. It's a triple kill here for Sumail. Oh, this game is an absolute disaster now for Fun Gamers.
Shiva's Guard finished on FBZ as well. So now he's going to be able to have that, you know, nice, slow, reducing the heals coming up from the enemy side. You cannot fight on Fun Gamers anymore. You need to find a way to get your supports level 6 because they need those big ultimates. They're huge.
They really
Miracle
do.
In the meantime,
it's
just pushing.
Yeah. I don't know. Go on.
Oh, it's just taking top lane, brings it down to about 1/3 of its health. Might just go all the way for it. Slot, does he have a Blink Dagger? He might have the gold for it. He does.
Yeah. They're going to make the jump, going to try and pull him down. 3 more TPs coming on through. They got the lockdown, the stuns are there. And they will manage to bring down Miracle. No chance for Sunder play, although it looks like A9 just runs straight into a brick wall. And he will get burst down. Cold trying to go for a TP. Will barely be able to make it. So it's a trade of position 1 to the end of the day. But considering how Fun Gamers are behind, they'll take it.
It is. I'm surprised how aggressive he went up to there, knowing he knew Sumail at least was there. But he's like, nah, I don't care. Wisdom Ruins. Oh no, if you don't get this on the Radiant side, you'll be so sad. Oh no, you don't get it. Level 5 at 14 minutes for both supports. How awkward.
Oof. Wait, I feel like we've all been there. You know, if everyone's support players, we've all been in games where you just feels like you never get your ultimate for the entire thing. You just feel absolutely useless, and it's so sad. It's,
this is like
not a great spot to be.
This is like when they first introduced Wisdom Runes, it only affected one guy, not the both supports. Remember, like not the lowest net worth. That was the worst. That was. I was usually level 6 by 15 minutes in those games. Oh, Dep Kid. It's fast.
He's very fast. Oh, the toss forward though. Preferring FBC. Nice stun though there. Comes out from Zoom Zigzag. But even so, FBC is going to continue to chase forwards. The Blink Dagger though. Just barely comes off a cooldown to keep himself alive. But Zoom Zigzag is the sacrifice. Godlike spree for Sumail as well. Now it looks like they're just going to carry on applying pressure. Maybe take down this mid tier too. As they've got a lot of heroes here.
Look at the gap in net worth, man. I mean, they're like 6,000, 5,000, 4,000. The other side is 9,000 net worth on their cores. Insane what Nigma Gals is getting. The supports as well, doubling net worth. Okay, they want to go for a big jump.
Feels like they kind of have to. And these little plays, the only way they're really going to be able to bring themselves back into a decent spot. They're trying to find anyone they can. Matthew will show himself. Not really the best target. Said they jump past him, trying to give us, but he did get the stun off in time. But it will be the bash at the very least with the arrow. It lands from Kuroki, slows down Dep Kid with the Flame and Last as well for FPC, holding A9 in place. They're just going to burst them all down. Miracle comes in with the backstab, and 3 deaths in a short second there for Fun Gamers. Maybe going to be another. Zoom Zigzag also getting caught. And it's 4 deaths, and yeah, this game is now looking nigh on unwinnable.
I think so too. You know, your sports still don't have level. Well, at least Venture has it, but not the Lion. That was a very desperate play. They actually kind of saw it coming. But let's just go back. Oh, okay. I thought they were going to throw an arrow here. They knew he was there, but I don't really see any way for Fun Gamers to make a comeback here. You don't have any sort of toss, any lasso on your side. You rely on a strong laning phase into fights.
Yeah. Actually, just applying some pressure to tier 3 here. Actually, an aggressive swap from Cold, bringing him back on in into an awkward spot. Arrow will actually land on towards A9 with the burst damage coming on through, but the Sunder will be there, keeps him alive. Cold's the one who actually dies. Or Kuroki trying to leap, but unfortunately not going far enough. Heal from the mech, toss onto the creeps. Will it make any difference? No, he's dead.
Well, he's still got the enemy. Actually, so position 5. You're happy with that. That's the only avenue you have, right? Swap them into your side, burst them down. They almost get Miracle. I think if A9 kept hitting him, that could have been a kill on the Terrorblade. As FBZ, they see him, but they realize they do not want to jump on him.
So, although trying to make a move, stun a little bit off the mark there from Matthew, but he doesn't actually blink to the low ground. He's still here. Actually going to try and turn this one around. Got control on towards Dep Kid. The Slardar is dead. A9 now pops out. Should be able to score the kill on towards Matthew, but at the same time, FBC trying to get the kill on towards Numi. The TP not going to go out in time. He will die. Zigzag as well just goes AFK, and they just tap out. GG. Enigma Galaxy bounce back and push this to a 3rd map.
I think that was a wise decision by them. They saw the writing on the wall. They're like, we're getting crushed. There's no point in playing this game anymore. Maybe they feel like the draft was. Oh, I think they canceled GG, but it's fine. They're just gonna be. Someone must have canceled by accident. Okay. It's okay. GG still called. Yeah, Nigma Galaxy just won the lanes and crushed them. I feel like they forced it a lot on Fun Gamers this game. So many times they were like, oh, let's just go for a kill. They couldn't get it. They need to wait.